I'm here.
For the winner of Game 7 of the tournament, the Gonzaga Bulldogs, we have head coach Kelly Graves and student athletes Courtney Vandersloot, Jamie Schaefer, and Vivian Friesen. First, Coach, an opening statement on the win today.
Well, first of all, I want to say, congratulations to Julie and her team. I tell you, they really played hard, and LMU deserves a lot of credit. They had a great season, and they played with a lot of heart. There's no question about it. They played right till the end, and I thought, especially the last 10, 12 minutes of that game, they just outplayed us. But I'm happy that we're moving on. Obviously, we built a nice cushion. I don't think they ever got it inside 10. And, we just didn't maintain maybe our focus the whole time, but I'm proud of the way we did, especially start the ball game. And especially the one there in the middle. We don't have many seniors. We have one scholarship senior, and she came tonight to play. And really, really proud of Jamie as well as the other two up here.
First, we'll take questions for the student athletes, Vivian Friesen, Jamie Schaefer, and Courtney Vandersloot. Questions?
Jamie, after missing time with injury earlier this season, how rewarding was it to come out and put up probably your best offensive performance of the season in the tournament?
Well, yeah, I was out for a while, and it's tough to come back, full speed, but my teammates just had confidence in me, and they kept telling me, like, you got it, you got it. The first couple games I was struggling offensively, but they just picked me up and gave me confidence, so it's fun.
Why do you think you're able to do so well on offense tonight?
I don't know. I guess some nights, you're on. That's how basketball goes. Some nights you're on, some nights you're off, and today I was on, so.
Anything further for the student athletes?
Can you talk a little bit about the physical nature of the game? It seemed like it was a real physical battle.
Yeah, it was. LMU, they always play hard, and they're going to play hard. They wanted it a lot, and we got to give it to them. I think at a point we were kind of on our heels playing just because it was so aggressive. But, we answered, we came out, and that's the way the tournament goes. Everyone wants to win so bad that's going to be aggressive throughout the whole thing.
We kind of expected it, but I don't think we handled their pressure very well. I think that's something we're going to have to do tomorrow if San Diego or Portland press us. We expected it. We know how to handle it. We just kind of crumbled under the pressure today. But, yeah, we expected it.
Do you want me to take that one, too? They actually changed it up a little bit. It was different than what we'd seen before. They used to do just kind of a classic 1-2-1-1. 1-2-2, and tonight they kind of put a little different wrinkle in it. I thought they matched up more man-to-man. It took us a little bit to kind of figure it out. Late there, when we kept throwing the ball in the corner, that's not what we wanted to do. But again, I give them credit. When you start to kind of feel it, then that happens, and they started to get that energy, and so I think it made the press look even better.
Anything further for the student athletes?
Talking about Jamie and her injury, she is one of our strongest offensive players, and coming back is hard. Like she said, she was out completely. She couldn't run or anything. But she was right. We all have confidence in her. In practice, we're telling her to keep shooting because we want Jamie to shoot the ball, and she can have nights like she had tonight every time out there. And, Viv, she always is that hard worker. She gets a lot of boards for us. She does the little things that sometimes you see on the stat sheet, but it's so important and vital to our game and to our performance, and it was tonight for both of them.
If you had to pick Kelly, would you have chosen Las Vegas as the site for this tournament?
We're in Las Vegas. It looked like Spokane South. There were a lot of people out there. It was nice to see the Spokane community come out and support the team. Saturday morning, what do you call it? Spring, no, daylight savings time. Lost an hour. This is a breakfast kind of game, and they were out, and they were loud, and we really appreciate that.
Anything else? Student athletes are excused. Now,
right.
Questions for Coach Graves?
Take a shower.
Take a water. Take a water.
Anything for Kelly?
Ask you about your defense because there were so many times where the shot clock was down to 1 or 2 for LMU. I played some zone, played some matchup. What really worked the most for you?
Well, I thought both at different times. You know, we went a lot more man late in the game just because we didn't want them to get loose for any open looks. But I thought during the critical junction in that first half, when we really kind of started to separate from them, we relied a lot on that on our two, on our just our 1-2-2 zone. It's not much of a matchup. We're just pretty long, and sometimes we, you know, give people some problems because we are so long. And I think a few of the times when they had short clocks at the end, I think we had extended it to kind of a 3/4 and half court. And there were times when they had just gotten the ball across half court and there was 15 seconds left on the clock. And so obviously that limits some of their options. Yeah, well, a lot different. I really liked the way we came out to start the game. I thought we showed a lot of poise. Is kind of the opposite of the way we played them last time. We dug ourselves a big hole and then came back, and then this time we got the nice lead. I thought the second half we just played a little bit tight. You know, I'm sure I don't help when I'm over there, you know, getting into them a little bit. And again, I think it was mainly to LMU's credit. I thought they just stepped up their intensity, and we didn't really go with them. But in the end, we made the plays when we needed to. So.
Yeah, you shot about, the team shot 55% in the first half, so what were you guys looking to exploit?
Well, you know, they do a bunch of different things defensively. In our game, it's pretty simple, and I don't think we're giving any secrets away. We try to get the ball inside to Bowman when we can. And I thought we did a pretty good job of that early in the game. We also like to get the ball into Courtney's hands and let her create. And then everybody just kind of plays off those two. So that's always our game plan. I don't think I'm tipping our hand to anybody. And that's what we try to do to start the game. And I thought for the most part we did it. And then to have a third scorer step up like Jamie, that's when we become tough. If we can get that third score, we become a pretty tough team to beat.
You assess the arena. How do you like this facility?
Yeah, I like the layout. It was good. This is when we arrived this morning. It was the first time we had a chance to get here. The 1 seed. We were the only team that didn't get in to play. And so I thought for the most part, you know, we shot the ball pretty well. I don't think it affected us much. So yeah, and everybody's been real nice. I think this is a great move. Now tomorrow, I may give you a different answer.
Anything further for Coach Graves? Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you.